Hello there, my name is Richard McMunn from the interview training website passmyinterview.com, and in this tutorial I will teach you how to pass a staff nurse interview. So if you are applying to become a staff nurse with any hospital or healthcare organisation from across the world, make sure you stay tuned because I promise to help you be the standout candidate at your interview. And to achieve that goal, this is what I will cover during this tutorial. So I'm going to give you a list of staff nurse job interview questions that I strongly recommend you prepare for. These questions are likely going to come up during your staff nurse interview, and it's really important that you have your responses ready. I will then give you some really important tips for answering each of the interview questions before giving you brilliant, unique, top-scoring answers to all of the questions. You cannot find these answers anywhere else, and they are going to score highly. Then finally, I will tell you where you can download the answers and also further resources to help you pass your staff nurse interview. And just very quickly, if you are new to the channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. I can then help you progress throughout your career and also pass every job interview you ever attend. And please just give the video a like. I really appreciate your support. Thank you very much. That tells me you find these tutorials useful, and it also motivates me to create more content for you. Thank you very much. So the first staff nurse interview question I want you to prepare for is tell me about yourself. Now, I strongly recommend you practice your answer to this first staff nurse interview question before you attend your interview. Because when you give your response, and if it's confident, it sets you up for the rest of your interview. Now, in your answer, talk about the skills and qualities you have that match the staff nurse job description, and also make sure you reference the 6 C's of nursing in your answer. So here's a brilliant example response to help you pass your interview. Tell me about yourself. Here we go. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to be interviewed for this staff nurse position today. I would describe myself as a diligent, competent and caring staff nurse who is very passionate about my work and in particular making sure I deliver first-class treatment and care for patients. Now, since becoming a qualified staff nurse, I have held several positions in different healthcare organisations where the need to demonstrate set core values was the norm. I have strong attention to detail skills, excellent communication capabilities, the ability to manage multiple tasks, and I can be trusted to follow all rules and procedures applicable to my role. Now, my work is very much centred on the 6 C's of nursing: care, compassion, courage, communication, commitment and competence. I have experience in dealing with patients in various settings, and my performance reviews have always been positive and complimentary of my strong work ethic and standards. Now, if you employ me as a staff nurse, I will be able to quickly start contributing to the healthcare team I am a part of. I will take responsibility for my ongoing professional development, and I will always support the hospital in its healthcare mission. That is a brilliant example answer to that first staff nurse interview question. Tell me about yourself. Now, you can either pause the video if you want to and take a note of the answers as we work through them. However, if you wait, I will soon tell you where you can download my full set of 22 staff nurse interview questions and top scoring answers, including the ones we are working through together today. Here is the next question for you. So why do you want to be a staff nurse? Now, being a staff nurse for any hospital or healthcare organisation takes dedication, commitment, the ability to work long hours and courage, as you are already aware. Now, the job is not suited to everyone. Therefore, it is really important you prepare an answer that demonstrates your passion for your work. Here's another great example answer to help you pass your interview. Why do you want to be a staff nurse? Here we go. I want to be a staff nurse because it is a highly rewarding career. Now, I genuinely care for people and their well-being. And I also want a career that is secure because being able to support my family is really important to me. And I want a job where I will always have employment. I also want to be a staff nurse because the variety of work is appealing. No 2 days are ever the same. You get to work with some incredible people who all have the same objective, and there is always something new to learn. Now, whether it's medical procedures or learning new equipment, you have to stay on top of medical and treatment developments to carry out your duties competently. Finally, I feel proud to be a staff nurse, and I take my responsibility seriously because I am passionate about people's health and well-being. That's another cracking answer that's going to help you stand out at your staff nurse interview. Now, don't go anywhere because I still have more questions and answers to give you. But when you're ready, you can click that link in the top right-hand corner of the video. Head through to my website, passmyinterview.com, and you can download my full set of 22 staff nurse interview questions and top scoring answers, including the ones we are working through together today. But here's the next question for you. What's your biggest weakness? This is a tough one. Now, this is one of the toughest staff nurse interview questions to answer correctly. Do not give a weakness that is a match for the essential criteria listed on the job description. But how do you answer it? Well, here's another great example answer to help you pass your staff nurse job interview. What's your biggest weakness? Because I am naturally a caring person who wants to help others, my biggest weakness is the fact I find it really hard saying no to people. My first instinct whenever people ask me for help is to just say yes. However, I need to learn to properly assess my workload first before agreeing to any extra responsibilities to make sure the standards I deliver are always maintained. That is a brilliant answer that will do you no harm during your staff nurse interview when responding to the question, what's your biggest weakness? Here's the next question. Why do you want to work for this hospital as a staff nurse? Now, another positive way to prepare for your staff nurse interview is to spend a little time researching the hospital or healthcare organisation you want to work at. Find out about their mission and in particular, learn their values and make sure you reference these in your answer. So here's the perfect scripted response to help you pass your interview. Why do you want to work for this hospital as a staff nurse? Nurses and healthcare professionals in general spend a lot of time at work, and therefore I think it's really important to choose your employer carefully. I researched your hospital before applying for the position, and it is clear you have a strong set of values that you work hard to implement in everything you do. Now, you support your nurses to enable them to be the best they can be. You take medical research and improvement seriously, and you have a set of operational procedures and processes that will help me to do my job competently and professionally. I am seeking long-term employment here, and if I am successful, I believe I will be very happy in my work. That's a great answer. Here's the next question. What are the most important skills and qualities needed to be a staff nurse? Now, whilst this may appear to be an easy staff nurse interview question to answer, it often catches people out. Because the only way you can really truly answer this question correctly is if you have studied the job description. Make sure you read it before you attend your staff nurse interview. Here's a great example response that I've put together for you. What are the most important skills and qualities needed to be a staff nurse? To be a competent staff nurse, you need a caring and empathetic nature and the ability to communicate in a style that your patients understand. You also need strong attention to detail skills because mistakes cannot be made, and a commitment to the values of the hospital or healthcare organisation you are employed by. Problem-solving capabilities to diagnose, understand and treat patients are other essential qualities, including a resilient mindset, an energetic nature, and also plenty of stamina. Being a staff nurse, whilst highly rewarding, is hard work, and you must maintain standards, follow procedures at all times, and take ownership of your daily work and responsibilities. Finally, as a staff nurse, you must participate in healthcare initiatives to help improve patient care, treatment, and efficiency, and support other nurses and healthcare workers in the delivery of their duties. That's a great comprehensive answer that's going to help put you ahead of the competition at your interview. Here's the next question. Tell me about a time when you dealt with an upset or angry patient. What did they say or do, and how did you react? So tell me a time when you dealt with an upset or angry patient. What did they say or do, and how did you react? Now, this is called a behavioural staff nurse interview question, and you must give a specific situation you have previously been in where you dealt with the scenario given. Here's the perfect scripted answer. Tell me a time when you dealt with an upset or angry patient. What did they say or do, and how did you react? Here we go. Whilst working in a previous nursing role at a very busy hospital, it was late on a Saturday night. I was walking through the patient waiting area when a young man made a derogatory comment about the length of time it was taking to get seen by the nursing team. So I walked over to where he was sitting and I calmly explained that I fully understood how difficult it was having to wait to be seen, but that all nursing staff were genuinely working hard to work through all of the patients on a priority basis. I explained that some patients' needs were greater than others and that his patience was really appreciated. Now, because I was polite and respectful, I think it shocked him and he quickly apologised for being rude. Now, as nurses, it's important to not take things personally, but to also maintain confidence and resilience when dealing with or speaking to frustrated patients. That's a great example answer. It shows that you're confident, you have resilience, and you also remain calm when dealing with upset or angry patients. Here's the next question. Why should we hire you as a staff nurse? Now, this common staff nurse interview question is your chance to sell yourself and stand out from the other candidates. Don't be afraid to talk about your strengths and how you will add value to the nursing team you will be a part of in your work. So here's my example answer to help you. Why should we hire you as a staff nurse? You should hire me because everything I do in this role will be geared towards helping you achieve your mission whilst providing first-class treatment and care for your patients. My work as a staff nurse is always centred on the 6 C's of nursing, and I will always demonstrate the values of your organisation in everything I do. You should also hire me because I am knowledgeable, I am flexible, which means I can work various hours and cover extra duties when needed, and I will always take ownership of my ongoing professional development as a staff nurse. That's a great answer. And you can see how all of these responses are going to help you prepare effectively for your staff nurse interview and ultimately pass it at the first attempt. So the next thing to do is to click that link in the top right hand corner of the video, head through to my website passmyinterview.com, and you can download my full set of 22 staff nurse interview questions and top scoring answers, including the ones we have worked through together today during this tutorial. It's a fantastic resource. It comes as a PDF guide, so you can literally have it in your inbox within 2 minutes from now, and it's going to put you ahead of the competition at your forthcoming staff nurse interview. Also, make sure you go through to that website because on the page I have put some more really important tips to help you succeed. Make sure you check those out. Finally, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It's really important because I can help you pass every job interview you ever attend. I am here to help you progress throughout your career. I can only help you if you are subscribed. Please give the video a like because that genuinely motivates me to create more content for you. If I see you liking the content, then I will answer questions and create more for you. Thank you very much. And don't forget to connect with me on LinkedIn. I've put my LinkedIn link in the description below the video. And it's always great to connect with like-minded professionals such as yourself. Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you all the best for passing your staff nurse interview. Have a great day.